Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with an updated version of my Quickdraw Synchron deck called Junk Doppel deck post Breakers of Shadows. Now, this is a really fun deck, and I will always love this deck, so here is the profile. So to start us off, we have the 3 Quickdraw Synchron. This guy is just incredible, and he is used for, you know, so many useful plays, getting out the level eaters from your hand, getting out the jet synchrons, even things like Doppelwarrior if you've got junk synchron in your hand. The possibilities are endless with this guy. Now, I do want to say, a lot of people have been posting in my videos and such with this card, saying, like, how do you summon out Jet Warrior without, like, Jet Synchron? How do you summon out, you know, all these certain things like Road Warrior without Road Synchron? Well, if you read Quickdraw Synchron, it says that it can be used for any substitute. So, for a Synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one Synchron tuner. So that's how you use him, and that's why he's so good, because you can go into Road Warrior, he can go into Jet Synchron, he can do all of these things. So that is why you run him at 3, just because he's a really good discard outlet and just in general solid card. 3 Junk Synchron. This is one of your main normal summonable monsters. Combos with this are so good. You know, a lot of combos will revolve around level 1 or a level 2 in your graveyard with Doppel in hand. So for example, if you've got a Jet Synchron or like an Effect Veiler in your graveyard, you can normal summon this, get out the Doppelwarrior by special summoning the level 1, the special this, go into Librarian, get 2 level 1 tokens, go into Formula, so on and so forth. So really important card for the deck, and just in general a great card that you should run at 3. 3 Doppelwarrior. Doppelwarrior is a stunning card in the deck, really solid in my opinion, and you just kind of have to have him. He can really make you extend a lot and just bring out some really decent boss monsters with it. So yeah, if you don't know what the combos are, I did do a combo video previous ban list, so make sure to go check that out. It is on my channel somewhere. 1, 2, and 3 Jet Synchron. This card is amazing. I'm so glad this card finally came out for us, because he's really integral to the deck. Being able to discard a card, special summon him, or being able to, when he is used as a synchro material, being able to add 1 junk monster from your deck to your hand, which is pretty much just, you know, Junk Synchron, sorry. But still, really useful. You'll be using the first effect more, discard to special summon if I'm honest, but, you know, just it depends if you want to preserve certain plays and such. 2 level eater, I still think I might bump this back up to 3. I did have it at 3. It's kind of ranging since Mathman went, so this is at 2 or 3, because it's so integral to the way that this deck runs. Honestly, I think I might need to put him at 3. 1 Synchron Explorer, just nice to be able to get back like a Junk Warrior or a Junk Synchron, sorry, or a Quickdraw. You know, there's some pretty interesting plays you can make with it, so he's pretty decent. The 2 Damage Juggler, so I'm still running the Clown engine just because I feel like it's explosive and defensive at the same time. I've slightly edited it, which you'll see, but Damage Juggler is the best one by far, and being able to protect your life points is really good. The 1 Hat Tricker, I'll do these together. 1 Hat Tricker and 1 Trick Clown. Cut Hat Tricker down from 2 to 1 just because of space issues, and while it was good, it's just a little bit annoying at times. So yeah, I mean, Performer Page, Hat Tricker, solid card. Trick Clown just kind of does the same thing in the deck for what you want it to do, but yeah. Next up, we have the 1 Mathematician. Mathman is pretty good, being able to, you know, just do your usual stuff with him, send certain cards to the graveyard. It's just everything that you do need. So the 1 Mathman is great. If it was at 3, I'd be playing it at 3, so that's how good it is. The 1 Spell Striker, really good for just extending certain plays and such. 2 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is really solid in the deck. Has double uses, being able to be obviously Effect Negation and then a level 1 target for like Junk Synchron. So yeah, really good card. And then we have Max C, which actually has the same use as Effect Veiler. It's a target for Junk Synchron, and also obviously the main reason why it's here to draw off opponent's special summons. So really good. Hand tracks are good. The 1 Blackluster Soldier, just because it's BLS, you can summon it in this deck and just really hurt your opponent. And then finally the 1 Global, but don't run Dandy, I don't run Debris Dragon, I don't run any of them just because they don't really work for the deck. The normal summon is a little bit difficult to play with, to be honest. Spells, we have the 3 tuning. This card is so integral to how the deck runs. You need it. You want to open it as many as possible. It's nice that you don't. It's not spit by the claws of what you can only activate 1 per turn, because otherwise that would hurt. Twin Twister card's really important for this deck, in my opinion. Being able to freely discard something, so maybe it's a Level Eater, you know, a Jet Synchron, anything like that. It's really, really solid. And being able to pop your opponent's back row, really, really good. So it's a very important card for the deck, and I'm glad it came out. 1 Mind Control, nothing like taking your opponent's monsters and using them as synchros, sorry. Interesting thing with Mind Control, it's a really nice way to bait certain stuff out. So if they have a Miss Valley Apex Avian, just Mind Control. Like, okay, you go minus, but the fact that this deck can work around combos, and it doesn't matter too much if they do negate this, because this was just going to be a free thing anyway. As long as you don't intend for them to obviously give you the Avian into your combos, because that would be dumb. Why would they do that? So this is nice. I've a lot of the times used Mind Control against Avian. I'm just like, go away. Okay? Right, now I can carry on with my combos. So Mind Control, really nice card. Soul Charge, obviously, this would be in here, you know, just go for your Trishes, go for certain plays that you want to make. Even going into big boss monsters, it's going to make your opponent difficult to get around for their turn. Yeah, great. 1 Rotor, really hurt that this went to 1, but you still run it because you have a lot of targets. The 1 for 1 card's still pretty solid. If I'm honest, you have a fair amount of targets. Mainly 5 proper targets, or 6 proper targets, I'd say, with the Jet Synchron, the Level Eater, and then the Glow Bulb. You can get Effect Veiler if you really want, but I don't know why you would. But it is an option, so that's, you know, 8. And then the 1 Instant Fusion. The 1 Nodin is nice in the extra deck just because you can go into certain plays and such. And then finally, the brand new cards. We have 3 Reject Reborn. I really love this card in this deck. Now, 3 you might say, well, that is a lot. Yes, it is, but I've never really found this card to be that dead, because it's so easy to churn out synchros and tuners into your graveyard that it just doesn't matter. This card really allows you to come back when your opponent maybe have strategically TT'd you or anything like that. It's a really solid card, and I really do love it. If you don't know what it does, it's basically when your opponent declares a direct attack, end the battle phase, then you can special summon 1 tuner monster and 1 synchro monster from your graveyard, but their effects are negated. So 2 things happen here. 1, it negates it ends the battle phase. So it negates the attack and ends the battle phase. Really important thing, with the ruling, it says then you can. So even if you don't have sufficient targets in your graveyard, you can still end the battle phase. So you don't have to special summon, which is really, really nice. Then, being able to bring back a tuner and a synchro monster is really good. Yes, their effects are negated, so bringing something like TG Hyper Librarian probably wouldn't be that great, but it means that you can go into certain things, and it makes it easier to go into bigger monsters in your turn, like Quasar and such. So it's really, really solid. Even bringing back like a Quasar, if you had it, it's a 4000 beta, sure, go for it. But yeah, Reject Reborn's still a really good card, and really like how it's been running in the deck. So going on to the extra deck. Speaking of Quasar, we have 1 Quasar. Don't really need more than that. If they, you know, solemn notice it, they solemn notice it. What can you do? Yeah, Quasar's still good. Stardust Warrior is actually an MVP of the deck. I took it out and then put it back in with the rise of pendulums, and it's just so good because it's a walking negate of special summons for pendulums, which is really, really good, and it's 3000 beta that brings itself back when it does. So I actually really like the card now. 1 Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. This card was obviously going to be in here, and its prettiness of ultimate. But yeah, so Trishula is a really solid card to go into. 1 Road Warrior, pretty much essential to certain combo plays, especially the Quasar play that you can make, certainly. So Road Warrior is still a really good card. 1 Scrap Dragon, use it well with Level Eater for 3 pluses. The 1 Black Rose Dragon, you know, blowing up the field is always nice. The 1 Clearwing, there are certain things that you want to, you know, kill, so Clearwing's decent. Drill Warrior, he's important, definitely important, since if you don't have, for example, a Level Eater in your graveyard and you have a quick draw in hand, and you have a level 6 target, so yeah, it's pretty decent. Its effect isn't too bad either. 1 TG Hyper Librarian, card's super integral to the deck. Jet Warrior, really nice to bounce cards back, so I do like that. And Excel Synchron, again, another really important key card for the deck, just the comboing side. Tatsunoko, or Tatsunoko, however you want to say it, is a really good card as well. Getting certain dead cards out of your hands is nice, and also it being a tuner makes Quasar plays nice. 2 Formula Synchron. Formula is really needed in this deck at 2. 3 I feel is cloggy, but 2 if you play it right, really solid card. It's just needed. And then obviously, as you saw with the Instant Fusion, the 1 Node In, because, you know, playing certain cards in certain combos with an Instant Fusion is really nice. So that is it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the deck profile. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the updated deck. Are you liking the Reject Reborn if you are a Quickdraw player, Junk Doppel player, or are you not really that much of a fan of it? So, as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.